guys, it's Kim here. It might look a little different because I'm not filming in my bathroom anymore. I don't know if you guys could tell, but the lighting is so much more better here, and it's kind of echoey because I'm in my new apartment. If you're interested in watching the video about my new apartment, here the links will be down below. Today I'll be making Japanese cheesecake. If you never had Japanese cheesecake before, Japanese cheesecake sort of tastes like a mixture of maybe a sponge cake slash cheesecake. And it's not like any other desserts I ever had before. My camera keeps on dying, so I'm just gonna go on to the recipe now. The first step is separating 6 large eggs. This may sound really simple, but it's really easy to mess this up. Just getting any yolks into your egg whites can totally ruin your egg whites, and you won't be able to whip it up to make this meringue. And to make a meringue, your egg whites and your bowl tools has to be clean and free from any fats or oils. Once you separate your egg yolks from your egg whites in separate bowls, you can start prepping your pans. Using the wrapping of just unsalted butter, just rub it onto the bottoms and the sides of 8-inch pans that are 3 inches tall, and line it with parchment paper on the bottom. The hardest part of this recipe is probably measuring everything all out. In a large bowl, add in 260 grams of cream cheese, 57 grams of unsalted butter, and 96 grams of milk. Melt this in a microwave. Stir this every 60 seconds and do this about 2 to 3 times and mix this until it's completely smooth. Sift in 88 grams of cake flour, 28 grams of cornstarch, and 1/4 a teaspoon of salt, and whisk this together. Add in 55 grams of sugar, 55 grams of egg yolks, 23 grams of lemon juice. Mix this together. This should be really smooth, and when you lift it up from the bowl, it should make a ribbon. I prefer using a KitchenAid mixer when whipping up my egg whites because they have this low speed. I set it to 2 to 3 and then whip up my egg whites with a dash of cream or tartar. Once it gets foamy, I sprinkle in 110 grams of sugar. Just add in a tiny amount at a time, just so the sugar can be absorbed in the meringue. If you dump this all at once, it won't be able to whip up at all. This may take up to maybe 10 minutes. You have to be really patient because we're whipping this up on low speed. We're whipping it up on low speed so it could just gradually build up and be a stable meringue. Once it becomes soft peaks, increase the speed to 4 to 5 and whip it up to those stiff peaks. Stiff peaks is when it's shiny, glossy, thick, and there's some resistance when you shake it. When you lift it up, it looks like an eagle's beak, and the tip doesn't move when shook. Fold the meringue into the yolk batter 1/4 at a time. The first time is just to loosen the batter. And continue adding more of this fluffy cloud meringue. Just very gently fold it together with a spatula. The meringue is what makes the cake fluffy, so we have to be very gentle with this. I just continue folding this until the meringue no longer appears in the batter. And here I am adding the remaining meringue. Some people may use a whisk. I think a whisk might be like better at incorporating this, but it's also kind of scary because you might end up over mixing with a whisk. Once you're done folding the cake batter, pour it into your cake pan. Prepare a bain-marie or a hot water bath. To prepare a hot water bath, you simply just get a pan that's slightly bigger than your pan that you'll be baking in. I got a 10 by 10 inch pan and this roasting rack, and just place the cake on top of it. If you want to, you could like bang your cake batter against the table to break any air bubbles. Place it in a preheated oven of 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Add water into the larger pan and filling it halfway until it reaches the halfway point of your cake pan. Bake this for 60 minutes on 325 degrees Fahrenheit, then 320 degrees for 10 minutes, and then turn off and leave the cheesecake with the oven door closed for 30 to 40 minutes. I think this cake is best eaten a day after it's been made, and just leave it in the refrigerator overnight. If you like, you can add a strawberry glaze and some whipped cream. The recipe for the strawberry glaze will be down in the description box. Unfortunately, I didn't record the part where I made the strawberry glaze. I really love this recipe because it was pretty much foolproof and my cakes had no cracks on top and it came out really beautifully. My boyfriend said that the cake needed some strawberry and berries, so I went ahead and made some of those. And I think it really went well with the cake. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, subscribe, watch my previous video, follow me on all my social media sites, and bye!